In Israel, more than 50 Filipinos have already registered for Repatriation. Let's get the latest situation over there from Philippine Ambassador to the State of Israel, Aileen Mendiola. Good evening to you, Ambassador.
Good evening, Ses, and good evening, Sean, at sa mga viewers ninyo.
How's the situation over there po? Are there continuing sirens for you to seek cover?
Yes, Ses, we've been experiencing this since Saturday, multiple times, even in the middle of the night, there are sirens. The last one we had here for central Israel is about noon time, mga 1 o'clock na tapos, our time.
Our kababayan, the Pinay caregiver who perished, how soon kaya will she be able to go home? Do you have any idea when the airspace will be opened?
Right now, we hear that only flights bringing in Israelis may land in Ben Gurion in Ben Gurion Airport, but we're not even sure if this will happen. We're in touch with some of the airlines to see if we can piggyback on their outbound flights, pick up their compatriots. No, so we assume that the flights are empty, and then they will be full coming back. But again, we are not sure if this is possible at all because we were also advised that some of these planes are actually coming from elsewhere, not coming from Israel. So that the fact that the airspace is closed remains the biggest problem. So this problem is compounded by the situation of Mary Ann. We are unable to send her remains as soon as we want to, precisely because of the situation.
And it's quite uncertain. We really cannot predict what will be happening in the next few days.
That's right. We keep on monitoring all of the available sources, both from the Israeli government as well as other contracts in the diplomatic corps. We keep a close eye out on some of the news that are coming out from the different countries also. So we're just hoping that this situation becomes stable and that hopefully peace will reign soon here in Middle East.
Ambassador Eileen, actually, that's what I wanted to ask you. No? If you guys, you as well as the other ambassadors from the Philippines to the GCC countries and maybe the Israeli Foreign Service, kung may sinabi po sila sa inyo na kind of just anything for you to be able to craft some sort of plan?
Since this happened, the plans on repatriation have been put into place. We constantly monitor the exit points. Actually, right now we're working with the Israeli government, with the Israeli Ministry of Tourism, to help out stranded Filipinos, the tourists, no? Because it is the Ministry of Tourism here in Israel that are offering assistance to bring them out. So as just before I came on board, we were directing operations on how we can get some of our Filipinos on board those land transportation going to Taba.
How long is that travel po?
Peace time it's about 5 hours. If you drive straight, but it might take a longer route this time because they will need to make sure that they're not passing through military bases.
Around how many, Ambassador, how many Filipino tourists are currently in Israel, as far as you know?
As far as we know, the ones that have called us, we have 35 tourists. Of these 35 tourists, 27 have already been able to cross the border to Jordan. No, and then that is where they plan to await their flight out. So we're left with we're left with 5, and we're still trying to contact 2 more who have indicated their interest to go back. It's the 5 now that we're actively trying to get on board this program by the Ministry of Tourism.
So Jordan is still the easiest way to get out, to get out of the Middle East.
It's the for Israel, it's the shortest distance. But then we don't know the situation. I believe there was a report that says the airport is open to limited flights only. No, so that still remains the problem for the tourists.
And in
The
it,
group that,
Go
go
ahead,
ahead, please.
Ambassador.
No, because the group of 27, they are an organized tour group, so they're able to manage to make their own arrangements once they arrive in Jordan.
Could this be an option as well for those who want to be repatriated? Like, I understand that 50 have already indicated that that desire to come back home.
Actually says the figure of 50 right now. It's 64, but that already includes the tourists, which is half of the number. Right now we are only looking at 32 Filipino workers who have indicated their desire to be repatriated. But for this, we are working together with DMW and OWA to make this happen. The situation on the borders, they keep on changing. We get information, like for example, just now, we only received the information about the Taba crossing um 18 minutes ago, 30 minutes ago, no? So we had to put in place the plan immediately.
and Ambassador, every time we talk to you and there's some sort of missile attack, no, you always say, sanay yung mga Pilipino, di ba? Everyone in Israel is used to it. Is that still the case now? Is it business as usual there in Tel Aviv?
Yes and no. Yes, because it's an experience that many of us have experienced here. But no, because you can never get totally used to it. And since Saturday, we've noticed the length of time that we've been spending inside the shelter. It tends to keep growing and growing. Like yesterday, I think we spent an hour and a half straight sa loob ng inside the shelter. And then one of my colleagues was saying, yes, but we were just very near, and it was actually in a span of 3 hours that we kept on coming in and out of the shelter nonstop.
So how would you compare it from the previous experience?
Um, it's the fact that it's a bigger war. I think this is the major point. It's not just Israel and Iran. It's the U.S. It's the GCC countries. And I my heart goes out to our kabayans in the GCC countries because they some of these countries don't actually have sirens. They don't have bomb shelters.
At the moment, is there anything that the embassy, maybe through the DMW and OWA as well, for any sort of assistance that can be provided to our fellow Filipinos there, Ambassador?
Right now, where I believe the guidance of Secretary Hans is that we should concentrate on in-country support. So we are looking at the other types of requests that we are getting from the community, like for example, food assistance, no? So these are the things that we have to work on. Those that have been mentioning that they need food assistance, they don't necessarily want to go home. So our job is to make sure that food is brought or sent to wherever they are.
Is that achievable, easily achievable under these current circumstances? Like you said, medyo mas
Uh,
intense ito compared to the last time.
we will make sure that we will involve the companies that they work for to make sure that the companies also provide food assistance to our workers.
Is it
And we have actually started calling the associations, the business associations, to make sure that food is sent to the workers.
may work po ba today, Ambassador? It's Monday. Our
No,
offices, yeah.
actually, it's a state of emergency, so there is no work. Only essential services are open, as well as those providing for food, for example, groceries. These are open. Schools are out of they're closed.
Well, we know also that our kababayans are looking out. Many are caregivers and are looking out for their employers. So it's you could say, a double whammy for them, because aside from looking after their own needs, they really have to care for their employers.
Actually, that's true, says you may consider that they're working actually 24/7. And the stress, like you said, is double because they not only have to think about themselves, but they have to think about their wards, basically.
Well, Ambassador, of course, it's easy to say for us here so far away from the conflict, but do take care and keep safe. We thank you for your time.
Thank you very much, Cess, and thank you very much, Sean.
That was Ambassador Aileen Mendiola speaking to us from Israel.